What's up YouTube, this is Tomek from TomyRC and this is a quick unboxing of the Maverick Strada MT. It's a monster truck which is brushless, and yeah, let's take a look what we've got inside of the box. Of course you've got a manual, so it is always good to check it out and see what's inside. You've got a pretty slow wall charger inside of the box as well. You've got some basic tools like this letter wrench, and that's basically it. When it comes to the boring stuff like the radio, it's just a 2.4 gigahertz radio which does the job. You've got some adjustments here, some reverse switches. You've got throttle endpoints here, and a bind button, and you've got some throttle trim, steering trim, and dual rates here. It's quite handy. It's okay. It's powered by 4 AA's, which are not included in the box. So let's take a look at the truck itself. It is a monster truck, so it should look like this. You've got nice big wheels standing out of the body, nice ground clearance, and suspension that should take some of the jumps and rough terrain. So I have to say, okay, at this price tag, I think it's okay. It looks quite nice, and yeah, let me know if you like it or not. Of course, it's 4-wheel drive, and being brushless means it should be quite agile, and yeah, it should be nice to jump around and go through some bumpy roads. The electronics is waterproofed, and you've got 8 shocks. So I know it's kind of old school to have 8 shocks nowadays, but yeah, 8 shocks are not 4 shocks. I think the suspension is quite nice here. We've got some aluminum stuff here. We've got this long piece of aluminum here, so a sort of bracing and holding this together. You've got anodized as well the drive shaft underneath. You've got the no, the shock towers are not, they are aluminum in RX, and I think they were aluminum in SC, but here they are plastic. You've got aluminum caps of the shocks, and yeah, and some braces here in the front and in the rear. Yeah, right there. So this is it. The electronics can take up to 3S LiPo. In the box, nickel hydride battery, 7.2 volts, 3000 milliamps. So yeah, that's what you get. It will take up to 3S LiPo, but you need to remember that it is advised to switch from 5 volt to 12 volt fan if you want to go 3S. And of course 3S is a lot of power, so the drivetrain and yeah, the speeds that you're gonna get, of course, will affect everything that is here, because you're gonna crash at different speeds as well. So I'm not sure if it's gonna hold up well on 3S, but I think for this car, I guess the 2S is gonna be the sweet spot. I'm not sure About the strength of the servo, didn't check that, sorry for that. What I've found here is also the sort of different approach to the bumpers, and these are in the front and in the back. You've got springs here too, so you've got the plastics which are to take some of the impacts, and additionally you've got the springs to also take some of the impacts as well. That's about it. I think the truck looks nice, and it's got some potential. At this price tag, it's quite nice monster truck with a brushless motor. It's gonna be quite fast. I'm not sure about the speeds, would have to check that. I do know that the RX Red, so the rally car, did 47. I've tested it today. It did 47 kilometers per hour on normal hybrids, and 56 on LiPo 2S, but actually you can't really compare the monster truck. I'm quite sure it's got different gearing, it's got different wheels and so on. It's heavier, and yeah, you just can't compare it. But yeah, if you know the speeds, let me know in the comments. I'm quite curious what are the speeds that you're gonna get out of the box with the nickel monohydrate and with the 2S LiPo. So that's about it. That was the Maverick Strada MT monster truck, ready to run, brushless power. Let me know what you think. Please subscribe if you're not subscriber right now, and if you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't hit it. And thank you very much for watching. See you in the next materials. Bye bye.